Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. The overall structure on the Link chart hasn't changed. I've made another addition of an alternative wave count here that we can talk about, not because anything got invalidated, but just because, you know, we might not see that last 4-5 pattern there. And I've just looked at the microstructure again. And yeah, I think it's worth just talking about that alternative highlighted in yellow there. So overall, the situation on the chart is still unchanged. The overall pattern has developed a nice 5-wave move. You can see that looking at the bigger picture, I mean, when we zoom out, we can already see 5 waves up from the June lows. So we had our wave 1, which topped in, I think it was July, wave 2 pullback in September, wave 3 rally, topped in November, wave 4 pullback, correction, bottomed in January, and now this wave 5. And it's already a pretty full structure. I would prefer another 4-5 pattern and then would prefer for the price to get into the region around $24. This would be ideal. Let's take that out. Go to the 1 hour chart. And yeah, I mean, for me, because we see 4-5 waves on the larger time frame already, it means basically it could top at any point. Yeah? But without even a break of micro support, I'm not going to confirm a top in place at all. So what I would need to see is a 5-wave move and a break below the first micro support level, which is down here at $16.78, to at least suggest that a more substantial top is in place. Until then, I'm still leaning towards higher prices, either more directly or after a wave 4 pullback. That wave 4 pullback, which is a possibility for the Bitcoin price as well, yeah, could also send down Link a little bit, obviously. Obviously, Bitcoin could do that. There are some correlations, but I have to warn you about correlations. So don't assume that if Bitcoin does something, Link will do the same. I think history has proven this is not necessarily the case, even though there are, of course, some correlations that apply, like general market sentiment in the entire crypto market definitely also has an impact on Link. However, just because Bitcoin does something doesn't mean Link has to do the same. The idea is that based on the wave structure, I think one more high would be reasonable. My preferred scenario is obviously that this 4th wave of this overall 5-wave pattern, which I'm counting as a so-called, well, no, it's not a leading diagonal. It is an impulse actually from the June lows last year. So that, you know, this 5th wave should get one more high. Basically, we want to have 5 waves in wave 5. And the idea is that this 4th wave bottomed on the 8th of January, formed the wave 1 of wave 5, which peaked on the 17th of January at around $16.44. Then we had a corrective pullback into one of the trading areas that we usually communicate. Here at $13.50 was the swing low. The 3rd wave is likely unfolding right now. It could be finished. We already have 5 waves in that 3rd wave there. One more tiny high, I think, is possible. And I'm watching basically just for the start of a 4th wave pullback, which could mirror in duration the wave 2. So basically we only talk about, yeah, maybe a week of correction in a wave 4 and then one more high in a wave 5. That seems to be a reasonable assumption. Why am I still watching for one more high? Couldn't we already be in this wave 5 of 5? Yes, that's what I added now in the yellow structure. But I mean, that would assume that this 4th wave already bottomed here, possibly in something maybe like a triangle or a WXY structure, that we had the low in on the 10th of February. And then this is basically now already wave 5 of circle wave 5. Do I believe it? Well, visually, this is where, from a Fibonacci point of view, I think that's a valid assumption, okay? But then I would have to count this as a wave 4, and it's not very deep. So I find it unreliable as the main wave 4 in this structure. And I think it counts better as the way I've shown it in the white count. So therefore, this is my primary scenario. And the ideal pullback zone is between $16.78 and $18.83. However, if the market pushes higher once more, maybe here in the wave 5 of 3 in white, then I would have to adjust the support area just a little bit. And ultimately, I'd like to see the price get into the region between 21 and 23.78 next, possibly stretching even higher. but it also depends a little bit on where the wave 4 there will find a low. Then I can give you a more precise target for wave 5. If we push higher now and then break below micro support, then I would have to assume that all of circle wave 5 already topped, and that we're already starting a larger decline, a larger pullback. And then if we zoom out again, this is the pullback that we would call wave 2, but we're not there yet, okay? And it's too early to talk about targets or anything. So we can do that once we have a confirmed top in place. Yeah, that's my update about LINK. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.